Hello everybody, my name is Toxic Signature, and I'm here to tell you if you should buy AwesomeNauts Assemble. But first, a few questions. First, do you like cartoons? Do you like platformers? Do you like MOBAs? Shut up, we'll get to that in a minute. And finally, do you like YouTube stars? If you said yes to any of these, then boy do I have a game for you. But first, drop that intro. Pretty awesome if I do say so myself. But anyway, on to AwesomeNauts. AwesomeNauts is a super colorful, action-packed, fast-paced, razzle-dazzle bundle of fun. It's a multiplayer online battle arena game, or a MOBA for short. Some other MOBAs you may have heard of include League of Legends, Defense of the Ancients, or Dota as it's commonly called, and Smite. Dota kind of kicked off the whole craze, but AwesomeNauts has taken its own custom spin to it. AwesomeNauts takes the MOBA formula, which is typically a top-view strategy game, and puts it in the most unlikely place you'd think it would fit, a 2D platforming game. And for some reason, I don't know why, it works perfectly. Before we get any farther into this review, let me say I've never been more qualified to review a game in my life. I've sunk countless hours and a lot of money into this game, but I don't regret my decision. This game is just so fun. The art style, as cartoony as it is, fits the game perfectly. Some people may be off-put by its art style thinking it's a kid's game, but let me tell you, this game can be pretty difficult at times. It's one of those easy to pick up, hard to master type of games. A crucial component of any good MOBA is having a wide variety of character selection, and AwesomeNauts has that. Each character also has his own unique theme song, which is really cool. They can range from really funny to fitting the character oddly well. And an example I'm about to give you is one of my favorite characters, Yuri's theme song. Take a listen. Good stuff. Good stuff. So getting into gameplay. It pretty much plays like all other MOBAs except in the 2D setting like I said before. The way a MOBA plays is it's pretty much a reverse tug-of-war between two teams. They try and get into each other's bases through fields of minions and turrets and destroy said base. Sounds easy enough, but often this is a very difficult and time-consuming process. Your average MOBA game is going to last anywhere from 20 minutes to an upwards of maybe even 3 hours. Luckily, AwesomeNauts games don't last that long. Typically, they are about 8 to maybe 45 minutes long. And you might be saying, 45 minutes, that's a long-ass time, and the game has to get stale at that point. But actually, the longer games are the funner ones, because at that point, there are no more turrets, the minions are pretty much non-existent, and it's basically just AwesomeNaut versus AwesomeNaut at each other's throats, and this can make for some really good times. Once you've got your character selected and you've listened to his or her awesome theme song, you're going to pick your abilities and equipment that you are going to purchase in the next game. Typically in a MOBA, you can buy anything from the shop, and you just upgrade your abilities per level. Well, in this game, you actually buy your abilities with the money that you get from destroying minions, turrets, other AwesomeNauts, things like that. So once you've got your basic abilities, you dart off into combat and hope to destroy the enemy core. So one thing that you're probably wondering if you're a hardened MOBA fan is, are the characters balanced? Well, yes and no. Some characters do feel a little overpowered, but every character that's overpowered has kind of a trait that limits his or her power. So it's kind of a trade-off. Some characters that are really powerful at long range can barely even take 2 hits to the face. So it's kind of a well-balanced risk and reward type of deal. Except for Ayla and her fucking ball of death. She'll just wreck you. Take all your kills and make you cry yourself to sleep. My personal favorite AwesomeNauts are Vinny and Spike, Yuri, and Genji. And remember earlier whenever I asked you if you liked famous YouTube stars? Well, I wasn't just asking that for shits and giggles. The reason is some of the AwesomeNauts in the game are actually voiced by famous YouTube stars. For instance, Vinny from Vinny and Spike is voiced by Total Biscuit. And if you've never seen Total Biscuit, he is a British man. And he voices a 1920s Chicago gang member. So it can be kind of funny hearing the dialogue between him and other AwesomeNauts. And Jesse Cox, another famous YouTube personality, voices Genji. And Genji is a worm creature who worships the space butterfly. So, pretty hilarious shenanigans going on. And side note, Ronimo Games, if you're watching this for whatever reason and you're looking for a voice actor for up-and-coming AwesomeNauts, pick Toxic Signature. I love your game so much. Okay, so enough of the crying, but actually if I got chosen to be an AwesomeNaut voice member, I would probably shit my pants. So post-game, you're going to earn experience, and experience is going to get you things like new items for AwesomeNauts, new maps, and even more AwesomeNauts. Alternatively, if you don't like to wait, like me, you can just buy a skin for an AwesomeNaut, and buying a skin for an AwesomeNaut will unlock the AwesomeNaut permanently, and plus you get the awesome skin. And most skins look really cool. So, I also suggest buying some damn skins for the characters, you cheap-ass bastard. Give Ronimo Games all your money. Hear that, Ronimo? Hear that? I'm supporting you. Maybe you could, let me be a voice actor? I don't know. Something along those lines. But anyway, yeah, I'd suggest buying some skins. I mean, the game's only like $10 on the PlayStation Network. And, it's also on Steam, Xbox, all that good stuff. And it was actually made to be a console game. So, the controller feels really good. And PS4 controller feels really awesome as well. Earning some of that sweet Sony money. I'm just kidding. I don't get paid by Sony. One cool thing that AwesomeNauts does that I've not seen any other MOBA do is after you die or whenever you first spawn into a game, you don't just wait for a little timer to tell you whenever you can go run off and try and not die again. You fall into battle in a blaze of glory in a drop pod, and along the way to the ground, you can pick up more money, which will expedite the process of getting more items and more abilities. So, dying is beneficial. You heard it here first, folks. Well, anyway, that's AwesomeNauts in a nutshell. $10 on PS4 or your equivalency on other game retailers such as Steam or XBLA. So, this has been Toxic Signature. I highly suggest you pick up AwesomeNauts because for $10 it is a hell of a deal. I also suggest you pick up a couple skins. You can actually get a skin pack for $14, and it comes with a lot of really cool skins for a lot of really cool champions. And right off the bat, you can have some really powerful champions. I know, shocking. Anyway, this gets Toxic Signature's approval of buy it. Hope to see you on the fields of the AwesomeNauts, and as always, I love video games, and so should you. I love AwesomeNauts, and so should you. Thanks for watching.